All right, YouTube. Come on with my notifications. And y'all can quit trying to flag me for the fucking music because for what reason? Come on, come on, come on. Y'all making this a goddamn daily thing now. And besides the fact that y'all is filtering out comments, and I didn't fix my settings, so I don't have to hide certain comments. I want to see them so I can block them. So I don't know why y'all would be doing that either. Come on, come on, come on, come on, because I don't have all day. I'm not gonna make this video long anyway, because it's not even that deep. Greetings, Taylor. Yeah, I'm not gonna make this video long because it's not even that deep. Let me tell you something. Listening and comprehending is fundamental. Okay? I don't think half of y'all be listening. Y'all just want to respond. And then be wondering why you have no sense of understanding and you're confused. I'm just on here making a quick video, real quick, because yesterday when I did my live, apparently, well, YouTube was blocking some of my comments, so I couldn't see a lot of comments, and then they kept throwing me out my goddamn live and trying to keep me from talking. That's not gonna happen, but you know, good luck with that. Um, but listening and comprehending is fundamental, which I find that you adults are having a really hard time doing that. Now, first of all, a hit dog gonna holler. If you see something or you hear something and nobody has said you in particular and you start beefing about it, guess what? Then 9 times out of 10, it's some shit that you didn't say it or did, and you feel a certain type of way about it, so you feel like it's you that's under attack. I don't know how many times that I have to say to be better people, and then you won't have to worry about that. If ain't nobody said, this is just FYI, if nobody has said your name, don't don't put yourself in it, and then you mad because you have now allowed everybody to know that they're talking about you when your name ain't even been said. It just, see, that's what I be talking about. It be you smart stupid motherfuckers, and then you be having the nerve to be mad about some shit. Greetings, y'all. Greetings, greetings. Please make sure y'all hit the like button when y'all come in here. Like, knock it off. Greetings, y'all. It's not that damn serious. And if you feel like that somebody is talking about you, 9 times out of 10, if they have not mentioned your name, it's because of what you got going on. It ain't got nothing to do with the other person. y'all be so quick to want to say some shit and then don't even be knowing what the fuck you're talking about, number one. And then two, you always want to put yourself in a situation that either you don't have to or ain't had nothing to do with you in the first place. I was on my friend live earlier because I moderate on her channel. And I wasn't even talking to her. This is a prime example. And I was telling everybody in the chat, watch your comments because YouTube is blocking people's comments. It's not me blocking, it's YouTube. And some dingbat proceeds to tell me that I'm mean. First of all, bitch, I wasn't talking to you. See what I'm saying? I wasn't even talking to you. I was telling everyone in the chat to be mindful of the words that you use because YouTube is blocking people's comments that don't even need to be blocked, but YouTube is being assholes right now, I suppose. I don't know, and I don't fucking give a fuck. But I ignored her the first time she said it. Then she said it again. So I told her, now, bitch, you blocked because the who the fuck was talking to you in the first place? I was making a broad statement to everyone. And if you didn't say anything, first of all, if you didn't say nothing that was inappropriate or out of the way, why are you responding? Everybody want to be seen. Everybody want to be seen all the time and then be fucking loud and wrong. Motherfuckers make me sick. That's why I don't fuck with people. They have done, off subject, they have done a horrible job out here with these streets in North Carolina. These people with trucks and slid up and down this street, sliding, doing, trying to do cartwheels with their trucks. Like they have never seen snow before. Now, I don't know if it snows like this all the time during the winter because I have not lived down here long. I do know though that last winter it did not snow. This shit. Then after the trucks all decide to have a party up and down the street, sliding to people's houses, then the snowplow decides to come through and clean up the fucking street. Backwards. Y'all just backwards as fuck. I'm gonna tell you what. Here's another thing that I'm seeing a lot of, and I ain't got nothing against people that smoke weed, but know what you smoking when you smoke it. My homegirl was doing tarot reading, and she was talking about how people are losing their damn minds because either they are smoking too much or drinking too much. And I've been telling y'all that y'all think that y'all are smoking weed and y'all not. And that's why the fuck half of y'all are so fucked up in the head too. Cause you're not smoking weed. Why you think they made it legal? They know what they putting in that shit. They know what they putting in it. Which is the reason why they made it legal. So they can have half of you motherfuckers out here dead in the head as if you was already not that without it. I'm just trying to understand why people move the way that they move. This is what I want people to start doing. Seriously. Because I just told y'all last night, we had did, me and my soul family, watch Miss a Walk with the Ancestors. Go follow her. We did a 10-day accountability challenge. I'm gonna need for some of y'all to do that. Let me tell you how much your sins ain't make no sense. Listen, I am saying to you that the weed that they are putting out is not just weed. They are tainting it. They're tainting it. I'm not saying that everybody that smokes it is losing their fucking mind. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is be mindful of what listening is really fundamental. I started this live off saying that be mindful of what you're smoking. That's just like with the food. Okay? There are a lot of people that eat meat, me included. There are some meats that I don't eat, but I do still eat meat and I'm trying to wean myself off of doing that. But again, when I was talking about the meat the other day, how ground beef is not ground beef. Like a lot of this shit is human fucking meat, whether the hell you want to believe it or not. Your meat ain't meat no more. How in the hell do they have all these people on the planet? I'm not just talking about in the US. How they got all these people on the planet and they got enough animals to feed all these fucking people with all the people that eat meat. If you believe that, you are fucking delusional. You're delusional. They have tainted the fruits and vegetables now. The waters are tainted. So you got to be careful what the fuck kind of water. If you still drinking tap water, then shit, I don't know what to tell you. If you're still drinking tap water, you need to rethink life altogether. All I'm saying is be conscious of what you're doing. Now, everybody that smoke is not losing their damn mind. No, I'm not saying that, but I'm saying for a lot of the people that do smoke, I don't even want to say half, but I'm going to say maybe 25, 50. I'm going to go even lower. I'm going to say 15 to 25% of the people that smoke are vibrating on a low frequency. And so if you putting that shit in your system on top of you already vibrating on a low frequency, what the fuck you think that's gonna do? Oh, I don't know how many times I have to say that you don't live in the world that you think you live in, and I'm not bashing people that smoke nor people that eat meat because again, I still eat meat. I don't eat beef and I don't eat pork, but I still eat chicken and fish and turkey. And so all I'm saying is, and I still smoke from time to time. I'm just saying, know what the hell you putting in your system. And if you are already fucked up in the head, it's probably best that you not smoke. Like I was talking about the damn turkey chops the other day. Where the fuck are you getting? I don't even remember that even being when I was a little girl. I don't even remember. I don't remember that. And where the fuck are you getting ground turkey from? Turkey bacon? Like, stuff coming from? Hmm? Where? I don't remember no one ever, when I was a little girl, saying, I'm about to fix some turkey chops or I'm about to fix some ground turkey. Never. Now, if you do, I mean, hey, I'm just saying, I don't ever recall that. Just be mindful of what the fuck you ingesting. Cause just because they tell you that's what it is, don't mean that's what it is. The problem is we never question anything. Stevie, what you keep saying okay to? We don't never question shit. We just go along with the program. Oh, okay. We always just going along with the program. We not stopping and questioning nothing. Like I bet y'all don't know that they are putting HIV in the fucking food. In fast food mostly. And then motherfuckers running around here trying to figure out they ain't slept with no goddamn body, but you got HIV. Yeah, you do. Because they putting shit in food. You know why? Because you just eat any fucking thing and you're not questioning anything. You're not questioning what's in it, where it came from. Motherfuckers that came up with fucking herpes. They are putting y'all just think you live in the world that they show you. Because you got your mind stuck in a box and you can't you refuse to use any type of critical thinking and thinking for yourself. And I'm saying, I mean, that's cool for you people. Okay, why don't y'all get in the club? Why don't y'all gather up a club, put a club together, stay your asses the fuck away from us free thinking people. I think all the time. The problem is you motherfuckers don't think. That's the problem. Problem is you think that everything that they tell you is the truth. Motherfuckers not thinking enough. And again, I said this last night. It'd be so many people talking shit about conspiracy theorists, but you have yet to prove them wrong. They ain't proved them wrong yet. In fact, a lot of the shit that we've said turns out it was true. Let me tell you something my daddy told me when I was little. And I told this to my children too. You can ask as many questions as you want. And again, I've said this before, you're not always going to find your information in a book. You're not, because they don't want you to know who the hell you are. So it is a must that you tap inside of you, talk to your higher self, because your soul holds knowledge. It holds the Akashic records, and it's going to tell you everything. You're going to tell you everything you need to know. Hell no, what, Stevie? My father told me when I was a little girl, it's fine to ask questions, but always go and look yourself, because I could tell you anything. Just because I'm your father don't mean I'm telling you the truth. Go find the information yourself. And I tell the same thing. I told my children the same thing when they was coming up. I could tell you anything. You come and ask me definition of something and I tell you what it is, and how do you know that's what it is? Just because I'm your mother don't mean that I'm correct. Number one, don't mean this truth. Go find it yourself. People don't want listen. That's another thing that, and that's why this world is so jacked up. Well, one of the reasons is because you all think that money is real. It's an illusion. People be so wrapped up in materialistic things that ain't even fucking real. While I completely understand that that is a necessity that we need in this simulation to live. However, the evil behind it, it be the evil people behind it, and then really believing that that's real. Well, you know I'm driving some bitches. And they won't be trying to drive on ice. Text. See what I'm saying? It just be these. mm. No, your English seems to be all right, Stevie. I'm just saying, we do not question enough. We don't think enough. We don't question enough. And you think because certain things are coming from certain people, again, just because your mother or your father may have told you something, don't mean that it's right. It's good to tap inside of your own self, your own soul and spirit. But that's when you're on a spiritual level. See, only people who are spiritual are going to understand what I'm saying. We let too much stuff slide, or we ignore, act like the shit don't exist. It's not happening. And again, a lot of motherfuckers don't stop to think for a minute. It's always just let me hurry up and react. That ain't it. People always say comprehension, communication, and comprehension is key. It's not. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because if that person is not, or if the person that you're communicating with, the people that you're communicating with, is not on uh, the same or near the same frequency as you, you can communicate all the fuck you want. It's gonna fall on deaf ears. I'm sorry to hear that, Stevie. I really am genuinely sorry to hear that. Hold up, I got to spit. Now everybody wanna be out here shoveling. Tell them damn boys to get out here and shovel. Because I was fortunate enough to have, I was talking about this the other night. If I have to do it, like if I could do it all over again in this avatar, I would want to do it with the same family on my father's side that I have now. Because When I say now, it wasn't perfect, not by no means, but the love in my father's side of the family is unmatched. And we were just like a lot of other families. We had uh, fights and we had drug addicts and in our family, but we were still family and we still loved each other. My grandparents, I had the two most amazing grandparents. I'm speaking on my father's side of the family because people that have been following me for a while, like I've already spoke on the fact that I don't deal with my mother's side of the family. The only person that I did deal with on her side was my great grandmother. And but my father's side of the family is extremely close. And anybody that meets my family, they've all said the same thing. Like your family will make you feel like they are a part of the family. It's so much love and laughter with y'all because that's what my grandparents showed us. That's what they taught us. It is. Now, my grandfather passed away when I was 25 in 2003. My grandmother, my grandmother passed away when I was 33 in 2012. I was so devastated when both of them passed. And people used to say, "Oh, why are you so upset?" Like some people don't even get to meet their grandparents or their grandparents pass away when they small. I ain't got shit to do with that. I don't give a fuck. I'm talking about mine. And I wanted them here. They were such loving people. And they were the complete opposite of each other. Complete. My grandfather was loud and he was loud and a smart ass. And my grandmother and my grandfather ain't play no games. He ain't played no games. My grandmother was quiet and passive, very kind, sweet, loving. I don't want you. I don't want you to cry. I don't want you to cry, Stevie. We trying to have some laughter here. But I say that to say I think it's unfortunate that people have not had the opportunity to experience that kind of love. I think it's really unfortunate. And we've had tragedies in our family too, but we still now over the years and shit to change. But being as though that was embedded in me, like that ain't never going. They can't nobody ever take that from me, and I'm never going to change who I am because of the way that I was raised. My dad, I have an amazing fathers don't get enough credit. Fathers that are actual fathers don't get enough credit. People love to uplift moms, and I think we should be uplifted, but you should uplift fathers just as much. The ones that are have been present and have been available and have actually raised their children. I have an amazing daddy. I say that all the time. And I'm grateful that I have the dad that I have. Do he get on my last motherfucking nerves sometimes? Yes, because we act so much alike. We act so much alike. And we're both air signs. He's a Gemini. I'm an Aquarius. So we're always thinking, we're always being a smart ass. And, so, but I think it's unfortunate that people don't get to experience that. I was watching a clip today on YouTube of this girl that was 21 years old. She was in court for stealing her mama car and beating her mother up and cussing her mother out. And the judge was trying to tell her some shit, but the girl kept cutting the judge off. So the judge just like, you know what? Don't even worry about it. You want to keep running your mouth? You're getting 20 days in jail. Then she's like, why? I didn't. Mom still was trying to like defend her. And then a lot of people in the comments was talking about how the children are today and how disrespectful and detached and desensitized today. And I said, yeah, but who raising the children? Like, y'all love to blame these kids. And I'm not saying that the children's behavior is okay, because it ain't. But what I'm saying is who is raising these children? We're not going to just skip over that. Children behave, they are a reflection of you. Yeah, you got some children that who were brought up in good homes and still end up going in the wrong direction, but that's a small percentage. And even those children that grow up to be that, in the back of their minds, they can still hear their parents telling them what's right and wrong. They still got a conscience, whether they make the wrong decision still or not. But for the rest of these children that are being out here being menaces, yeah, look at their damn parents. You can't just keep blaming these children. The dog is getting ready to get hit. You can't keep blaming these children. Where's their daggone mother for that? Greetings, Solo. I know I was on here yesterday. How are you? Hey, I'm good. How are you? Yeah, but you, what the hell is happening out here? These motherfuckers, they don't know how to drive in this snow. And it ain't even like they done cleaned up the street and they still driving like they is on ice. I mean, complete ice. Like they ice, they the ice skate. These children are that way because they are lacking direction, love, guidance, and nurturing that they need from both parents. Now, with little boys, a lot of people are having children and they're not even mentally ready to have children. That's good to hear, Solo. Good. I hope you're doing well. They're not even mentally ready to have children. And that goes for any age, but especially for the younger people. You're having children and you're not even ready mentally to have children. Then you have these little boys and you treat them like at 3 years old, you're treating them like they're grown men. They're not, they are fucking children. I don't care if they're boys. You think that because you're beating and banging on them, punching them in the chest, like dressing them like they a thug, is gonna somehow show them how to be a man. It's not. And that's why you have to be aware and conscious of what you're doing around children. So again, it is not, you cannot blame the child. Yeah, they may be more advanced, but who's raising them? Who's raising them? We're not perfect. And nobody is saying be a perfect parent because we ain't none. There's no perfect parents out here. but be accountable for your actions and what you are subjecting your children to. Be conscious of what you are doing and saying around your children and who you are allowing around your children. So again, like for little boys, they and some of the women do the same shit. They beat on their sons, punch on their sons, thinking that you making them into a man, and they freaking 3 and 4 years old. They are freaking they're babies. And then you have some men out here who will say, "Oh well, the women are babying the boys too much," and maybe some cases, yeah. But it be those same men who did not get the nurture from their fucking mothers. And so they have no idea that that's exactly what the hell he's supposed to be receiving. But because your mama did not nurture and love you correctly, you think that somehow you actually taking the time and effort to nurture your children is wrong. Greetings. I try to be the best mother that I can, and I have to try harder every day. My children now are so they're not small; they're 17 and 19. But again, I'm not no perfect mom. But what I do with my children is ask my children what they think of me as a mom, because what they think of you and what you think of you can be two completely different things, and it don't matter what you think of you as a parent. It matters what they think of you as a parent because they're the one experiencing you as a parent. And so when I talk to my children about what they think of me as a parent and they give me back their input and tell me what they think that I can do better, I will strongly take that into consideration, and if it is within reason, I'm going to fix it. But if it's just some foolishness because they trying to get over, no. Nice to meet you too. Greetings, and welcome y'all. 2 years in. Yeah, oh, you got the terrible two. They're fun. They're fun at that age. Gratitude, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But I try to because I know like I got a potty mouth. I got a potty mouth. You know? And so now I had a potty mouth though at a very young age. Very young age. I had a dang on potty mouth. You going? Yes. Do you think my hair's gonna get tangled? Keon, your hair is not gonna see what I'm saying. Look at him. Look at him. He Keon. Oh, that's my youngest son. He gets on my very last nerve. Yeah. No, your hair is not gonna get tangled again, except for you didn't. I told you I gotta finish the back. Okay. All right. Are we going to do 8 this time, or we're gonna do as many as I feel like doing? All right. Okay. Uh, they really are. They are absolutely fun, and the stuff that they come out their mouth with be hilarious. But I do try to I talk to my children a lot. I allow my children because I always tell my children this too. You can say whatever it is that you need to say as long as you say it respectfully. Because I can't stand when parents try to shut their children up because you're now showing your child that growing up, they become into those same people that you shut up and you wonder why they're not defending themselves. So I allow my children to say what's on their mind. They just know that whatever it is that they're gonna come to me with, it better be in a respectful manner. You can't shut your kids up. That's how a lot of children. You know what? You trying to quiet your children be the reason why you have, and it's so unfortunate because it's really not. It's disheartening. But those be the children. Those some of those children be the children that are being molested, and they're too afraid to come and tell you because you're always shutting them up. Gratitude, Stevie. No, listen, I do not have it all figured out. Believe me, I don't. I don't. But I had a father who made sure that I was smart. He made sure that I was intelligent, and he made sure that every decision I made, I questioned it first, whether I still made the wrong one or not. He made sure that he told me to always think for myself and never to allow nobody else to think for me. Greetings, D-Town. Hey, girl. My dad always told me that, even when I was a little girl. And growing up in my era was the era where parents was always telling their children to shut up. But my father never did that to me. My father would tell me, "Come on, say what you gotta say. You just better make sure you're saying it right." you know. So, but there's no parent that's a perfect parent. You just have to like do your best at being that. Like I was not, and this ain't nothing against no other parents, but when my children were smaller, my children weren't going over nobody else's house. I kept them with me everywhere I went. My children was with me. I mean, my parents used to fuss at me and say, "Do I have to make an appointment to see my grandchildren?" And my dad used to fuss at me and say, "Every time you leave out that door, you do not have to have them children with you." But I do because I'm their mama. Right. None of that. None of that detail. Greetings, Stevie. I hope you subscribe. I'll see you next time. Oh, okay. No, it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon here. You have a great night, Stevie. Gratitude for coming and speaking your piece. Yeah, no sleepovers. I wasn't doing none of that. They wasn't going to stay the night over nobody's house. Nobody wasn't coming to stay the night at my house. Mm-mm. I was really, really particular about my damn children. So all that people just be letting their kids or pawning their children off on their parents or dropping their kids off anywhere because they want to go out. That shit, like, no, I ain't with none of that shit. I was never with none of that. For one thing, I knew that one thing. Number one, I was a mama. I had my first son when I was 27, 28. I got pregnant with him when I was 27. I was 28 when I had my first son. I had did all the damn partying and clubbing and shit from the age of 14 till I was about 23. So that shit was dead. Like I had got tired of that before I even had children. So all that I don't be understanding how people just drop their kids off anywhere and they all right with that. Like, mm-mm, I would not be able to do it. I let my brother get my oldest son when I just had my oldest son. It was just him. And I let my brother get my oldest son. I think my son was like one. I think I called my brother all day long, and he was like, "Yo, you call me one more time, and I'm gonna turn my phone off, cause I know what I'm doing." hmm He's like, "I know what I'm doing. You ain't gotta keep calling me." But I do, cause you got my son. Yeah, I can't. I don't understand how people can do that. Just like when I look at women today that have multiple children and you don't have custody of your kids, or you got four kids and you only got custody of one, I am side eyeing the fuck out of you because, bitch, why? That is something that, like, I frown upon that. Here, I am frowning upon that because I can't even compute that with my mind. How, as a woman, you are okay with not having your children? Mm-mm. Nah, I need to put my gloves on because, bitch, it is freezing. Now, it was all right when I first came out here. It didn't feel that bad, but now, god dang. Hey, let me call them daggone kids because they need to come shovel this darn driveway. Hold up, y'all. I used to count the diapers. Hey, Keon, you and Boog need to come out here and shovel this driveway and this walkway. Put some put some clothes on. Make sure y'all are warm. And tell your brother to put a coat on and a hoodie. You too. Put a hat on. You got gloves in there? Yeah, ask your grandfather where the shovel is so y'all can shovel the driveway and the walkway here. Okay, so y'all go get it and come shovel, okay? And I'll finish your hair afterwards. Tell Cortez to put socks on and a hoodie and a coat and a hat. All right. And boots. Y'all put your boots on. Don't come out here with them tennis on. All right. All right, y'all. Had to call the kids, call the boys real quick because they need to come out here. Because my father being came right out here. No, you not, sir. Child, no. I was not doing none of that. I ain't had to worry about counting nothing because guess what? They ain't coming. They ain't coming. Don't worry about it. Like I was so particular. And actually, when I had my first son, well, I was like that with both of my children. But when I had my first son, I was so happy and excited to be a mom. Like my oldest son woke up every 2 hours on the freaking hour. Do you hear me? That nigga ain't missed. He ain't skipped no time. Okay, he was up on go every 2 hours, and I breastfed my children. But I was so excited and happy to be a mom. I would jump up like it was freaking 12 o'clock in the afternoon. Even when it be 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, I'd be up ready like I had the energy of I would. I'd be up on go because I was so excited and so happy. I did not mind. I was not dead tired. Like I wasn't none of that. I got up with my babies. Now my youngest son, that child. Let me tell you something. My youngest child, first of all, failed because with my oldest son, my pregnancy was so good. Like I did not have any issues. I did not have morning sickness. I threw up once. I was 9 months pregnant by then though. I ain't had no problems with this boy. My pregnancy was perfect. With that baby boy, that child gave me the blues. See, and it was a trick. It was a mind trick with the first one that made me think that all pregnancies would be the same. That was a negative. Because that did not happen. Let me tell you something. It ain't just them girls. It is not just them girls. Because my youngest son gave me the entire blues. From the moment of conception, he gave me the blues. When I tell you I was nauseous all day long, and then I would spit all day. I mean, all day. When I say I spit all day, I spit all day long. Couldn't eat, couldn't drink. I could only drink grape juice, Welch's grape. Yes, yes, he is D Town. Yes, I could only drink Welch's grape, and I could not eat. I went to the doctors and told my OB, I'm like, I cannot eat. And so my OB was like, oh, that's okay. You ain't got to eat. He just gonna take all the nutrients that you do have. He'll be okay though. What? That's your advice? But I never listened. I never threw up. I would just spit constantly. Let me tell you something. By the time nighttime came around, I would be so tired of spitting constantly that I would lay a towel down over my pillow and just let the fucking drool run out my mouth because I got tired of sitting up spitting. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I was sick of it. I was freaking over it. I was completely over it. I mean, then the boy had me in ICU. I think I was like 3 months pregnant, 3 or 4 months pregnant. And I don't even know what it was because I hadn't eaten anything or taken anything that I wasn't used to eating. And I didn't take medicine, so I knew it wasn't that. And my throat started closing up. And so I'm just like, dang, I feel like my throat closing up. So I went to the hospital. Get to the freaking hospital, and this dumbass doctor. I swear to goodness. That's why I said, like, people be running around thinking doctors know everything. They don't, because some of them be just as dumb as a box of rocks. I go to the freaking ER, and I'm telling the doctor, my throat is closing up. This bitch gonna keep telling me it's not. Bitch, whose throat is it? Is it mine or yours? How you gonna tell me what my throat is doing? So she's like, I think you just have strep. The bitch did a strep test. I did not have strep. So I'm telling her, Miss, my fucking throat is closing. I feel it. I don't have strep. Something is wrong. Well, we don't see, mind you, the bitch never looked with a camera down my throat. She just went upon her own fucking dumbass observation. Damn cigarette went out. And so she's like, well, it's nothing that we can do, so we're gonna have to discharge you. I said, okay, no problem. I'll be back here tomorrow. So I went back the next day. Guess what? I seen another doctor, but the same stupid ass doctor was there in the fucking ER. The doctor I saw stuck a camera down my fucking throat and saw that my throat was closing up, and he immediately got me put in the ICU. This dumbass doctor comes, greetings, Amani. How are you? Yeah, this dumbass bitch gonna come in my room. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I just didn't think, bitch, get out my room. Get out my room because I could have died because of your thoughts. Because you didn't think that that's what it was. I was in the daggone ICU for 3 days. It is. But that just goes to show you how stupid some of these doctors are. I was mad as a mother. I was pissed. Like, it got to the point where my throat has started closing up so much that I couldn't even hardly talk anymore. My voice was gone. And then on top of that, the freaking physician assistant, after they checks me in the ICU and they're trying to figure out what they can give me, the physician assistant who was shadowing the doctor, he tries to give me narcotics. The doctor pulled him out the room. He said, what the hell is wrong with you? She is pregnant. She cannot have that. I said, they want to get sued in here. Right. That part, D-Town. Then this idiot tried to give me narcotics while I'm pregnant. So you didn't read my paperwork, sir, is what you're saying. Say you didn't read my paperwork without saying you didn't read my paperwork. I said, wow. But I ended up not being able to. I went 5 months without being able to eat and constantly spitting all the time. And what do you know? My son now, he spits all the time and he irritates me with it. But I could not start actually eating until I was 5 months pregnant. And then I was eating every goddamn thing. It was big as a house. My son came out 8 pounds and 10 ounces. I said, boy. And then when I had him, he was just the opposite, like they are now. He was just the opposite of my older son. With my older son, like I said, he was up every 2 hours. With my younger son, I had to wake this boy up to make him eat. Yeah, I don't even like ice like that. Like, I don't even like ice like that. So, like, when I tell you my taste buds was so finicky with my younger son, it was freaking ridiculous. Like, I didn't like nothing. I stopped liking everything. That boy gave me the blues. And then when I had him, I had a C-section. And so he did not want to come out. So the doctors had to get on a stepping stool because the boy had crawled up in my chest. The boy had crawled up in my daggone chest because he did not want to come out. I said, this daggone child of mine, this is gonna be the problem child. And he is. That he is. Yeah. The boy called up in my chest. Doctor said, this baby does not want to come out. I said, clearly, clearly he don't want to come out. Look at this fool. He just riding up and down the street. Like, you can tell these people down here are not used to snow. Because they act like they're kids on a fucking playground. They are acting like children on a playground. I mean, what the heck is they in here doing? The day is taking this long. Girl. And then the child didn't even want to eat. I used to have to make him get up. Where they go at? What are they doing? They didn't make it outside yet? They is. They outside? Ma, they outside? Cortez and Keon. No, because I had told them to go out front and shovel the driveway and the walkway, but they not, and they not in here, so they must be out back. Okay. Girl, I said that daggone first child bamboozled me, making me think that all pregnancies was great. And when I tell you I was up at that daggone hospital like every other freaking, like every 3 days I was at the damn ER. Them daggone nurses was so sick and tired of my ass when I was pregnant with my youngest son. They was like, listen, stop coming in here. This is normal. It's not normal because it wasn't like this the first time. It was not like this. This is not normal. Right. They hiding, all right. I'm like, I wasn't like this the first time. They like, ma'am, every pregnancy is different. I said, this is bullshit. I have been tricked. I have been bamboozled because, bitch, no. This is not it. This ain't it. And now he is still the problem child, getting on somebody's nerves, looking just like me. I always tell him, like, you a thief. You stole my whole face. You just stole my entire face. Now I got to do his hair. He got all this goddamn hair and then got the nerve to be tenderheaded. Like, boy. Yeah, but um girl, he get on my nerves. Yeah, but yeah, I needed to get up here and say that because I don't know what people be thinking. Like, stop. First of all, be glad that if somebody is speaking on something and it is actually pertaining to you, be glad that they are gracious enough to not put your name in the situation. I'll probably get back on here later. Girl, I had to get on here and address something because I do not know what the heck folk be thinking about sometimes. Like, people like to interject. First of all, I was saying this when I first got on because I wasn't planning on being up here for no hour. I was just planning on getting on here and saying my little piece and getting off. But then I had some people, they was communicating with me on some stuff, so I just ended up staying on here. But if nobody has said your name, why are you up in arms, or why are you like disgruntled in some way, shape, form, or fashion when your name ain't been called? And then so let me reiterate, for situations that don't even have nothing to do with you, and you hollering about it, a hit dog gonna holler. So obviously they are speaking on your type of behavior or the way that you carry yourself. And that's why you hollering. Pipe down. Pipe down and raise your frequency. How about that? Yeah, but D-Town, I'm gonna be back on here later on. Um I had a good little conversation with a couple people that had got on here. I had a good little conversation. So I'm gonna get back on here, but I'll probably call you, let you know that I'm gonna get on so you can be on here, so I ain't got to go through um trying to. Oh yeah, and my friend Robin, she had told me, she had texted me today, and she was telling me the same thing that you had to end up texting me yesterday about the chat. Like, I don't know what the heck is going on with YouTube and why they is not letting me see the comments, and then I'm missing. Like, I got to click off and click back on just to see. Like, YouTube is on some fuck shit. And guess what they did again today? Flagged me about the daggone music. I told you. I told you they be doing that. And I don't know if it's just me, but they definitely still doing it. But yeah, I'm gonna let you know when I'm gonna get back on here. All right. Gratitude, y'all, for coming on with me. I'll see y'all a little bit later. Peace.